This island is creepy. This family had no idea what they were getting themselves into when they booked their vacation. It was supposed to be a fun getaway, but soon things took a turn for the worst. They couldn't believe what they were seeing. It was like something out of a horror movie. But that wasn't even the worst part. They soon realized that the island was hiding a dark secret. What they found out would shock them to their core. But what exactly happened here? Let's take a look. Before we get into it, be sure to hit that like button for more videos. We've got lots more coming your way. Also, stick around for no one if you want to hear the story of the most haunted island in the world. Number 10. The Mystery of Oak Island. On the surface, this Canadian island looks like your typical paradise. White sandy beaches, palm trees swaying in the breeze, crystal clear waters teeming with marine life. It's an idyllic setting that beckons visitors to unwind and soak up the beauty of nature. But beneath this picturesque facade lies a mystery that has captivated the world for centuries. For over 200 years, people have been obsessed with Oak Island and its elusive treasure. In the early 18th century, a group of young boys stumbled upon a small hole on the shore. Curiosity got the better of them, and they began digging. As they descended deeper into the earth, they uncovered a wooden chest filled with old coins and other artifacts. Word spread quickly, and soon the entire community was buzzing with excitement. Was this just a lucky find, or was there something more to the island's sandy shores? Decades went by, and people continued to search the island for more hidden treasures. Then, in 1902, two men named Daniel McGinnis and James Sloan-White decided to take things a step further. Using advanced technology of the time, they drilled a shaft deep into the ground and found even more artifacts. This sparked renewed interest in the island's history, and people from all over the world came to Oak Island to try their luck at finding buried riches. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. In 1931, a massive storm caused significant damage to the island, destroying many of the structures that had been erected in search of treasure. Despite this setback, the treasure hunters were undeterred. In the following decades, new theories and ideas emerged about where the treasure could be located. Some believed it was buried near a swamp on the west side of the island, while others thought it was hidden somewhere in the area of the old lighthouse. One of the most popular theories was that the treasure was actually a Templar treasure, a legendary cache of gold and jewels supposedly owned by the Knights Templar, a holy order founded in the 12th century to protect pilgrims on their way to the Holy Land. According to legend, the order was disbanded in 1312. Its members fled to different parts of Europe and North America, taking their valuables with them. Some say that a group of Templars escaped to Oak Island, where they buried their treasure before disappearing. Despite all the theories and searches, the treasure has never been found. But that hasn't stopped people from trying. Today, the island is home to several groups of treasure hunters who are convinced that they will be the ones to finally uncover the mystery of Oak Island. With modern technology at their disposal, they use advanced equipment to scan the ground and detect any anomalies that could lead to the discovery of buried treasure. But the mystery doesn't end there. Many have also reported strange occurrences on the island, from unexplained lights in the sky to eerie sounds that can be heard at night. Some believe that these are the spirits of the treasure hunters who lost their lives searching for the lost riches, while others think they may be connected to the island's long and storied past. For those seeking adventure and intrigue, Oak Island is a must-visit destination. While the treasure may never be found, the thrill of the hunt and the possibility of discovering something truly special is enough to keep people coming back for more. So if you're ever in the area, be sure to take a trip to this mysterious island and see for yourself the allure that has captured the imaginations of so many. Number 9. The Legend of Bloody Island. In the heart of the Baltic Sea lies an island shrouded in mystery and fear. Known locally as the Bloody Island or the Island of the Dead, it is a place where the boundaries between the living and the dead are said to be blurred. Visitors have reported hearing disembodied voices, seeing ghostly apparitions, and feeling an overwhelming sense of dread. The island's sinister reputation dates back centuries. During the Middle Ages, it was believed to be the site of a mass grave for victims of the Black Death, a devastating plague that swept through Europe in the 14th century. Others believe that the island is cursed, with some claiming to have witnessed strange and unsettling events firsthand. 1. To the island for a romantic getaway, only to be eerie nighttime disturbances. As the legend goes, the island is cursed to anyone who dares to set foot on its shores. The story number: those who survived the shipwreck sought refuge on land, but they were met with a horrifying sight. The isolation. The newcomers were welcomed with open arms, but soon tensions began to rise. As time went on, the two groups grew increasingly hostile towards each other until one fateful day when violence erupted. The exact details of what happened next are unknown, but it is said that many lives were lost during the ensuing chaos. Some say that the survivors fled the island, while others claim that they were captured and taken into the depths of the forest. Since then, the island has been known as the Island of the Dead, with many believing that the spirits of those who died there still linger. Visitors have reported hearing the sounds of screams and gunshots echoing through the trees, as well as seeing shadowy figures that vanish into the darkness. Some have even claimed to have seen the ghosts of the soldiers who died on the island, forever trapped in their final moments of agony and despair. Whether these stories are true or simply the product of a vivid imagination, the legend of the Bloody Island continues to fascinate and terrify people to this day. And it serves as a reminder of the dark and mysterious past that haunts many of our world's most isolated and forgotten places. 8. The mysterious Albatross Island. The remote and rugged Albatross Island is a place of mystery and intrigue that has captivated the attention of explorers, scientists, and conspiracy theorists alike. Located in the Indian Ocean, Small Island is home to a variety of strange and unexplained phenomena that have left many scratching their heads in confusion. One of the most perplexing mysteries of Albatross Island is the presence of a large number of dead albatrosses that can be found scattered across the shore. These enormous seabirds typically have a lifespan of up to 60 years and can travel vast distances over the ocean in search of food. However, despite their impressive capabilities, thousands of these majestic creatures have somehow ended up on the shores of Albatross Island, unable to fly and seemingly out of their natural habitat. Since then, the island has been known as the Island of the Dead, with many believing that the spirits of those who died there still linger. Visitors have reported hearing the sounds of screams and gunshots echoing through the trees, as well as seeing shadowy figures that vanish into the darkness. Some have even claimed to have seen the ghosts of the soldiers who died on the island, forever trapped in their final moments of agony and despair. Whether these stories are true or simply the product of a vivid imagination, the legend of the Bloody Island continues to fascinate and terrify people to this day. And it serves as a reminder of the dark and mysterious past that haunts many of our world's most isolated and forgotten places. 8. The mysterious Albatross Island. The remote and rugged Albatross Island is a place of mystery and intrigue that has captivated the attention of explorers, scientists, and conspiracy theorists alike. Located in the Indian Ocean, this small island is home to a variety of strange and unexplained phenomena that have left many scratching their heads in confusion. One of the most perplexing mysteries of Albatross Island is the presence of a large number of dead albatrosses that can be found scattered across the shore. These enormous seabirds typically have a lifespan of up to 60 years and can travel vast distances over the ocean in search of food. However, despite their impressive capabilities, thousands of these majestic creatures have somehow ended up on the shores of Albatross Island, unable to fly and seemingly out of their natural habitat.
Adding to the island's mystique is the presence of a strange island. Some even believe that the dead albatrosses are the result of experiments conducted by the military, which may be attempting to create bioweapons using the remains of these sea. Of course, there is no concrete evidence to support these claims. The U.S. government has never acknowledged the existence of a secret military base on the island, and the dead albatrosses can be attributed to a variety of natural causes. Nevertheless, fueled by the island's remote location and the mysterious circumstances surrounding the death of the albatross, the ghostly apparition of Poveglia Island. Poveglia Island is a small yet sinister piece of land located in the Venetian Lagoon in Italy. For centuries, it has been shrouded in mystery and fear, with locals believing it to be cursed. In the 18th century, the island was used as a quarantine zone for ships arriving from plague-infected areas. Those who came into contact with the sick were sent to the island, never to be seen again. It is said that the souls of the infected wander the island, searching for peace. During World War II, Poveglia Island was used as a military hospital, treating injured soldiers from both sides of the conflict. Many of the wounded never made it out alive, adding to the island's dark history. After the war, the island became home to a psychiatric hospital, which only added to its reputation as a place of suffering and despair. It is said that the mental health patients who were sent to the island were subjected to inhumane treatment, with many never leaving the facility alive. The island remained in use as a mental hospital until the 1970s, after which it was abandoned and left to rot. Today, Poveglia Island is said to be haunted by the spirits of those who suffered and died there. Visitors have reported seeing ghostly apparitions, hearing disembodied voices, and feeling an overwhelming sense of dread. Many of the buildings on the island are in a state of disrepair, with graffiti covering the walls and debris littering the grounds. The most notable structure on the island is the main hospital building, which is said to be the most haunted spot on the island. The windows have long since been shattered, and the roof is caved in, leaving the interior of the building open to the elements. It is here that many of the island's most horrific atrocities are said to have occurred, making it a place of great sadness and suffering. 6. The haunted shores of Heard Island. Heard Island, also known as Big Ben, is a remote and forbidding volcanic island located in the Indian Ocean. Its imposing peak rises nearly 2,700 meters above sea level and is shrouded in mist and legend. In recent years, Heard Island has become known as one of the most inhospitable places on Earth, with its harsh weather conditions and dangerous wildlife, but it is also said to be haunted by the ghost of a young girl who drowned off the coast of the island many years ago. According to local lore, the ghost of the young girl can be seen wandering the shores of Heard Island at night, searching for her lost family. Her name is said to be Mary, and she was a member of a whaling crew that visited the island in the early 20th century. One day, Mary and her sister decided to take a swim off the ship, but a rogue wave struck and pulled them under the water. The sister managed to make it back to the ship, but Mary was nowhere to be found. A search party was organized, but Mary's body was never recovered and she was declared dead. Some say that Mary's spirit is still searching for her family on the shores of the island, forever mourning her tragic loss. While there is no evidence to support the existence of the ghost, there are plenty of stories from sailors and explorers who claim to have seen her apparition dancing along the beach on moonless nights. The Lost Colony of Roanoke Island. The mystery of the lost colony of Roanoke Island has fascinated historians and amateur sleuths alike for centuries. In the late 16th century, but when the next ship arrived 4 years later, several theories have been proposed to explain the disappearance of the colony, but none have been proven. Some believe that the settlers were killed and eaten by the local Native American tribes, while others believe that they simply integrated with the local population, still a short distance away from Roanoke, and formed a settlement there. Over the years, archaeologists have uncovered a few pieces of evidence that may shed light on the mystery. In 1932, including a silver pendant and the remains of several buildings, discovered a large storage area filled with items such as tools, pottery, and animal bones that live in the New World, while others had a mixture of European and Native American ancestry. This evidence suggests that intermarriage between the colonists and the local Native Americans did occur, but it does not explain what ultimately happened to the colony. Perhaps the most compelling evidence to date was discovered It was when a team of archaeologists found the remnants of a campfire and a British musket ball. The discovery of the musket ball, in particular, was significant because it provided a link to a specific historical event, the Anglo-Spanish War, while the mystery of the lost colony of Roanoke Island remains unsolved. These recent discoveries have shed new light on the lives of the early English settlers and their interactions with the Native Americans. As archaeologists continue to uncover more evidence, we may one day learn what ultimately happened to the colony. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that like button for more videos.